everyone. My name's Amanda. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Dog Mom Knits. I am a knitwear designer and knitter of socks primarily. The mom of 3 dogs and a wife and a teacher in coastal Virginia. So I decided on a whim a couple of weeks ago that I was going to do Vlogmas this year. And so I decided to hop on and just do a video introducing myself because I don't think I've been on my YouTube channel yet. I've done 2 vlogs trying to practice how to do this, but I don't think, other than pictures of me, I'm pretty sure there's no video of me. So I am trying to figure out, like, where am I supposed to be looking at the camera? Is this the background? You can see we have not decorated for Christmas yet. We were out of town for Thanksgiving, so that is on the agenda, but just hasn't happened yet. So, just trying to get a feel for how this works and whether this makes it up to YouTube or not. It's to be determined at this point. But I am excited to do Vlogmas this year. I think it'll be really fun. Something that, I watched all the Vlogmases last year and I was like, maybe, could I do that? I think I can do that. And so I was like, well, let's do that. Let's just try and do it. So I'll take you to school with me a little bit. Obviously, I can't show you the students, but I'll take you around school a little bit. And obviously, we'll be here in my house with the dogs and my husband and our exchange student. I'll show you some of our traditions, some of the fun things that we do. We've got a trip planned, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, it's going to be a fun December, I think. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of introduce you to the dogs of Dog Mom Knits. So pause. So dog number 1, this is Bandit. Bandit is, we think, an 8-year-old dachshund. He's a long hair dachshund. You can see all this long hair. But he is he's mama's little snuggle bug. He loves to cuddle with me. He loves to lay in his bed and eat all of his food and roll his little doggy eyes at his sister, who drives him crazy. But he is definitely the most chill. Isn't that right? Are you the most chill? He is definitely the most chill of our 3. So this is Bandit. This is dog number 1. Mwah. Son number 1. So this is dog number 2. This is Copper, named after the Fox and the Hound, because he is a 100% beagle. He is, we think, like 7 or 8 years old too. We're not sure. Both Bandit and Copper are pound puppies. And we adopted them from 2 of the local humane societies. Copper is the one that when I sit and knit in the evenings, he's in my lap. Literally. There were a couple of times when I was knitting the shellography make-along that his nails got caught in my knitting needle and ripped a couple of my stitches live. And I was dropping stitches and telling him how annoying he was, but he's not annoying. Look at this face. He's not annoying. Right? I keep saying one day I'm going to knit him a dog coat. Maybe this is a year for a dog coat. Look at him falling asleep. Are you sleepy? Yeah, he's always sleepy. He's either eating or sleeping. That's it. That's the life of a Copper. And then this little bundle of energy, although she doesn't look like a bundle of energy now, but trust me, bundle of energy. This is Finley. She is a Dachshund Beagle mix, so not a mix of the other 2. They're both boys, but a Dachshund Beagle mix. I adopted her from a coworker of mine whose 2 dogs had puppies. She is 9 months old. Her birthday's in February, and she gets in everything. Mommy's yarn is particularly fascinating to Finley. She thinks she can knit. She can destroy knitting, but she has. I've got 2 pairs of socks that have to be mended because the teeth of a Finn. But that's okay because I love her. Look at that face. I love her. She's a mommy's girl. She snuggles up with me when we go to bed. She snuggles up with me when I'm knitting. She snuggles up with me always. This is a permanent attachment. Right? So those are the 3 dogs of Dog Mom Knits. I have, so Bandit, Copper, and Finley. And again, I live with my husband and our exchange student in coastal Virginia. We have a lot of fun planned for December, and I'm excited to take you guys along.
How can I feel the joy of being with you? How can I chase the pain away for good? Well, this is calling me, all is not true. I bring some mistletoe with me. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around the fairies.
So a few years ago, I bought the Jimmy Beans wool advent and knit that project last season's advent and loved it. It's a beautiful shawl or scarf, excuse me, with some lace detail, beautiful yarn. And I just loved the process of having something to knit every day, in December. And I found it really motivating because December is a really busy time for me at school as a teacher. And so having something to come home to and look forward to was really good. Like, it was good mentally. So I thought I'd run through on this first day of Vlogmas what my goals are and what advents I received, and kind of what my plan is for them as I go through my knitting in December. So the first project is in a bag by The Guy Who Sews, which just so happens to be my amazingly talented husband. And he is The Guy Who Sews on Instagram. He makes quilts and project bags. And so he made me this project bag. It's kind of a baking theme, which I love to bake anyway, and especially during the holidays. And it has gingerbread men and women on the inside. And in this bag, I have started my first Christmas project, and it is it's from yarn from Arkansas Yarn Company. It is Grinch 4.0. And this is the first sock. Made it a pretty good ways. I'm using the Crazy Sock Ladies idea of marking my rounds with the stitch markers or with the light bulb stitch markers. And then I have a stitch marker from 3 by the Sea Designs. Do not know if that's going to focus or not. But it's a little coffee cup and I love it. So this is like I said, this is the first sock. I wanted to have both socks done by December 1st. I don't have a sock done by December 1st. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. My second project is in another bag by The Guy Who Sews. It has a kind of a Christmas winter theme. And the inside is this cool striped and dotted fabric. And in this bag, ready to go, and I have not opened it, is my Cozy Knitter Advent. the 24 stripe Advent skein, and I'm very excited about it. I would not even wind it because I didn't want to see it. So my plan is to knit this sock, these socks in tandem. So I'm going to knit the toe, like knit one stripe on one stripe on the other each day. And I think to try to make sure the socks, like I use all 24 stripes in each sock, I'm going to knit them toe up, which that is not my usual way of knitting. I am almost always, sorry, Finley is trying to knit. That's what's happening right now. Finley's trying to be a knitter. I'm almost always a cuff down knitter, but I really want to make sure that I use all 24 stripes of the Advent. So I'm thinking I'm going to do these toe up. So we'll see. We'll see. I may hate it, rip it out and start it over cuff down. I don't know. My next Advent is in, is that right? Yeah. Is in another bag by the guy who sews. You noticing a theme? And it has a beautiful purple inside because purple is my favorite color. And this is a 24 skein. Excuse me. What am I saying? A 24 stripe Advent from Mint Rain hand dyed yarn. So that's her logo. And that's her name. If it'll focus. And it is on her Tough Sock base, which is 75% merino, 25% nylon, 437 yards to 100 grams. And I won this on the Crazy Sock Ladies podcast, which is super cool. And so I am going to try to knit these. This is one. They came in two 50-gram skeins. So I already went and caked these up because I could see the colors. And I am going to try to knit those 2 at a time. I've tried 2 at a time before and did not love it, but I am going to try it again. And again, I am going to do that one toe up so that I make sure that I use all 24 colors in each of the socks. And then the last one in, you guessed it, a bag from the guy who sews. It is gingerbread men and candy canes and sugar cookies and snowmen. And then on the inside, it has this beautiful candy cane striping fabric, which I love. This is a pair of striping socks from Area 51 Fibers. And I'm super excited about these. They are going to be so much fun. I think it's called... So here's their tag. Area 51 Fibers. And this is my favorite rainbow. And it's an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. And so I just thought, like, the colors were so bright and they're so fun. I mean, look at that. I need this in my life. That's just it. I just need bright and color and rainbow in my life. I am very much the teacher that shows up to school in January in a hot pink sweater. Yeah, it's all right. I wear a lot of black too, don't get me wrong, but in winter, it's great. I love it. So those are my Advents. 4 pairs of socks. Well, like 3 and a half. I think I can do it. I'm a little nervous. leave a comment down below and let me know if you think I can do it. All the encouraging words. And if you are participating in Vlogmas, please leave a comment below and let me know so that I can subscribe to your channel and follow you on this 25-day journey. This is going to be really fun. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this first day of Vlogmas. Happy December 1st. I hope it is a great Wednesday for you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.